The video you're going to see is why non-action makes a man fall in love. Why literally taking your hand off the cooking pot and letting things cook on its own is really the key to making a man fall in love, because insecurity says the otherwise. And this is why when you don't like that guy, he ends up liking you. But when you like him, you end up doing so much that you push him away. So hopefully this video encourages you to stop doing so much. The less you do, the more confident you feel and the more insecure he feels, which will make him more romantic. All right. So let's begin. And don't forget, if you guys want me to make more videos, hit the like button. Hit right here. Yeah, right there. I'll wait. And then subscribe, hit the notification, and then say anything you want to me. I will read every comment. How do I know? Because I'm going to like and love every comment. That's a sign that I read you and I acknowledge you. Okay. So do that now if you guys want me to continue making videos, or else I'm closing the channel. And don't forget, we're having seminars in New York City in December. So if you guys want to sign up, just click on the description down below and I'll see you guys inside.
When I was younger, I felt that in order to keep a girl interested, I had to do spinning roonies. I had to be good at something, learn art, have money, like just there was a lot of like just insecurity around keeping someone interested. I thought that being myself, just doing nothing was not enough. Right? Because you would see it all the time on TV where the guy had to go above and beyond to get the woman impressed with. And what I notice in life is that it's actually the quite opposite. Because anytime the people that liked me the most were the people that I didn't try. The people that liked me the most were the people that I didn't even know they liked me. The people that I creeped out the most are the ones that I liked and tried to seduce. But I went too far, I did too much. But for some reason, every time I tried, it pushed them away. And it was always the most mysterious thing. And I think I have found the answer why. And this is why this video is very encouraging, especially for the creepy needy McGurks out there that think that you got to do so much, that you got to do this, do that to get them to like you. When in reality, sometimes doing so much pushes them away. And there's a reason why. And we're gonna expose that in this video. Okay. Now, if you guys want to check out my seminars, we're having a seminar this year in the United States, and we're having seminars next year in Europe. So if you guys want me to go to your country, or if you guys want to get notified when the seminar is happening, just click in the description down below and it says attend seminars, and you'll be able to sign up to the sign up sheet where you guys will get notified of the seminars. We're planning on I'm doing one in New York, LA, Chicago, not the Bronx, and in Europe, in London, Amsterdam, and possibly Berlin. So do that now, or else you're gonna miss me, because I'm gonna go to your country eventually. I'm gonna find your ass, okay? And if you guys want to work with me one on one, go to myfoottraction.org. Okay, so the first advice is counterintuitive, and it's push them away. Like, I know we're all trying to make things happen, just push them away. Create obstacles. That to me is a form of nothing because it's counterintuitive to what you want. What do I mean by that? Sometimes when we want someone, we are looking for reasons that they're the best for us, even in the light of negative signs that they're giving us. What do I mean by that? Sometimes that positive bias, that confirmation bias, where you look for positive traits when you barely know the person, rather than just get to know them, creates an energy around you that repels. And sometimes it's actually kind of interesting what happens when you date someone and you look for reasons to leave. Now, this is not for Bronx people, not for South Side of Chicago people, nor for Florida people. Okay, this is for the needy McGurks. Sometimes just pushing them away, saying, "Oh, well, look, well, maybe they blinked wrong." That creates an energy where it comes across as though, like, "Oh fuck, like I haven't won them over yet." Or it creates a coldness, like a very subtle coldness that I prefer that you guys have. Why? Because it's better to come across as cold at first and warm up later. And usually you create that coldness by doing less and just looking for red flags, looking for negative things, analyzing them and saying, "Oh shit, they just lost 2 points. Okay, okay." Right? So the nothing that I'm talking about is pretty much don't try to Don't try to advocate for them in your mind. Don't do that. Let it be. Allow it to be. In fact, be a little negative. This, because again, I'm gonna talk about it in the video, but this is what we do when we go out with someone and we don't like them. We internally start judging them in the negative, and people have a sixth sense for that. And I don't know why, but people can sense that it's in the energy, and it just makes them like more needy and creepy, and it gets them to chase. It gets them to do more to try to get a positive reaction or a positive judgment. But all of this is unconscious. Is at the mirror neuronic type of level, you know?
All right, so we got three things for you guys. One, the free gift that I always talk about. It's a free audiobook about how to get a guy to chase you, and how to get them to like you. It's an audiobook that I wrote literally before AIs, and a free ebook about the hot and cold formula. Those are all the strategies you ever need to get a guy to fall in love. So get access to that for free by clicking on the description down below. Two other things is my seminars and my one-on-one coaching. If you want to get one-on-one coaching, just go to my website, mindfulattraction.org. You can book a one-on-one phone call with me, $75 for 10 minutes, $99 for 15. The reason why I price it is because, listen, like trust me, I'm really good at this. I could get you the answers at around that time. Okay. Anyone who has worked with me one-on-one knows that. Okay. So you can book a 40, 50-minute call, and you can get a bundle of calls, and there you'll be able to get that. Okay. Now, we're also having seminars, people. We're having seminars all across the world. We're having them in Amsterdam, New York City, LA, Chicago, and London. So just click on the description down below. Go to my website where it says live seminars, and you'll be able to have access to me. And if you guys want me to draw a painting of you, a drawing of you, just go to my website and let me know what type of painting you want. Somebody just commissioned me their cats. I also draw cats. For animals, it's like at around $100 to $200, depending on that. For a human like yourself, it's at around 500, depending on the style, and up until 3,000, depending on the style. So if you guys want to do that, just let me know, man. Like y'all know, I mean, I could paint your dog like this. That look he gives you when you don't give him what he wants, I could do that for your dog. That's right. All right, let's get back to the video.
So the first thing is that the first step of reaction, the first step of nothingness, because you ask yourself, what do you mean? Like, am I not supposed to like try to impress them? Am I not supposed to show my best light? That is true. You could. The problem is that insecurity naturally causes you to do more. Understand that if you're naturally insecure, when you like someone, your insecurity is going to increase, right? When you like someone, naturally your self-esteem lowers, right? Because you feel like you may not be enough. And that causes you to have excessive action, excessive movement, excessiveness. Right? Just like when you're nervous, your hand is not like that. When you're nervous, there's excessive movement. So the first step is learning how to tamp down your reaction. Don't react too much. Do nothing in terms of reaction. Don't react. Push your Don't try to push your creepy, needy emotions. Don't try to change how you feel. Right? You're like, I want to be confident. I want to be confident, and then you try to be confident, but you don't notice you're putting on what you call it perfume. I mean cologne on bad smell. That's not how you do it. You got to take a shower, right? You can't push away your creepy emotions. You can't, because trying to suppress it, meaning I like them. I want to act confident, but oh my god, I feel so nervous. Okay, let me try to act confident. Hey, like it puts on a fake smile. Hey, how are you? Hey, hey, how's it going? Like you don't notice because when you're talking to them, there's in a conflict. You are aware that you feel that you feel like you lack confidence, and you're trying to push that while trying to talk and conversate. You're going to come across as non incongruent, and that incongruity can be fixed by just allowing the emotions, by allowing yourself to be nervous, and just to just allow yourself the nervousness, because you're gonna look worse when you try to hide it. That's the problem. You look worse when you try to hide it. If you're honest with yourself psychologically and emotionally, and you don't react to it, it's actually something that it's beneficial. For example, um an example, it's almost like, let's say you're talking to someone and they tell you if you're confident, for example, right? Naturally you might say, of course I'm confident, of course I'm confident, right? Like that's kind of like the same thing. Like you kind of try to convince them that you're confident. But let's just say you say this: are you confident? Well, Not that confident, but better than before. That answer comes across, gives away weakness, but it's more congruent. People can understand that. In fact, it gives you points. I there's nothing wrong with feeling negative, with feeling like you may not be attractive enough. Don't suppress it. If you practice meditation, you will notice that if you just allow those feelings to be, they turn into compassion. It turns into empathy, and those emotions, compassion and empathy, allows your nonverbal cues to look more confident. Sometimes it's not about trying to be confident and change those feelings. Sometimes just developing, and I know it's gonna sound gay to some guys out there, right? It's developing empathy and compassion. Because it gets you out of your insecurity. Oh my God, I hope they like me, and into, oh wow, they're a really nice person. I wish them well in life. Like it goes from my feeling of no confidence to I wish you well, and that is more confident. Like don't push away your feelings, and you're just gonna come across as more congruent and more attractive. That's the first thing. The second thing, honestly, if you guys don't know how to do this, you guys can meditate with me on Patreon. Join our Patreon, and there you'll be able to have meditations with me on Zoom. Or purchase my course, Emotional Mastery, where I teach you guys how to not emotionally react. By the way, people, if you're in New York City, we're gonna have weekly meditations in New York City around Central Park by in the month of July. So if you guys want to meditate with me in person, just I'll let you guys know how to do that. I'll let you guys know, okay? See, that's one thing, right? Non-reaction emotionally. Allow those creepy emotions to be there. And that nothingness, you being internally still, is gonna come across in your nonverbal cues. Next thing is your first facial expressions. After that, after you do that, your facial expressions will be more relaxed, right? More confident, more at ease. People will feel confident. You'll give that soft, like loving look at people, and people are drawn to that, right? Don't try to put the fake smile. Relax. Stop being creepy. Just relax. If you don't need to smile, you don't need to smile. Don't try to laugh at all of their jokes. Don't try to be more interesting than you are. Just allow your creepy, boring self to be who you are. It becomes more attractive, and your nonverbal cues relax more. Next thing is don't um allow the phases to happen on their own. Right. Sometimes when we like someone, we try to make things happen. Do you like me? Do you want to be like you try to get the phases, the sex, the boyfriend and girlfriend, like those stages, you try to get ahead of it. Don't try to do nothing. If the person wants something more, they will bring it up. Let them bring it up. Like because what's gonna happen is that you'll see that a lot of the times most people don't want things with us. They really don't. We're just sensing that it makes us feel insecure, which then makes us overextend ourselves. We kind of can sense when they don't want us, when they're not sure about us. And humans naturally, when they sense that, they start over pursuing. Just relax. Like, don't try to meet their parents. Don't try to have that like that romantic. No, no. Allow everything to happen on their own, and you'll notice that things happen much quicker when you do that. It's the law of attraction. It's a lot. Like me, I've had moments when I didn't want to get in a relationship, when I didn't want to date no one. I've had we've all had those phases, and what we notice is that people actually start noticing you more. Like it's the funniest thing. I've had like just like if I move around or I'm really busy, I'm like, all right, I can't meet someone. I'm not in the mood of meeting anyone. Let me just focus on work. And what I notice is that when I do that, all of a sudden, someone's like, "What the fuck? Did I get a facelift? Like, how is that possible? How is it all of a sudden women like uh, pretty girls want to talk to me? Like, why is that, right? Well, usually it's because your whole energy changes. Like, it's really what I'm talking about. Your whole like there's a shift in energy, and usually that shift is calm. You're not like twitchy. You're not looking around. You don't have that oily look about you. You're just more calm. And for some reason, people sense that. It's like angry people always creating road rage fights. Like people can sense when you're calm and relaxed. and they're drawn to that. What I'm telling you is something that is almost like a myth in the world, right? Like it's almost like a mystical force that we all know, but we don't know how to explain. And that's when we let go, they come. When we stop, they start. When you stop chasing, they start chasing, right? When you don't want it, it wants you. Like in other words, when you detach, it attaches. It's the weirdest thing, and it's best that you just notice back in your life when you didn't want something and notice what happened, right? The next thing is that don't try to change how you see them. Don't do that. Do nothing. When they show you that they're an asshole, don't try to find other evidence. Don't be, oh, he's a good boy type of shit while he has a bunch of bodies locked up in the basement. Accept it. Don't try to change how you see them in your mind. Do nothing. See them as they are. Accept them as they are. Don't project. If they're acting hot and cold, assume they don't like you. Don't try to look for the warm side, right? If they're talking bad to you, assume that's who they are. They mistreat people. Don't try to get them to treat you better. If they're inconsistent, don't try to change them. Accept that the fact that they're inconsistent and move on. Do nothing to try to change them. This mentality, as simple as it is, will cause you to one lose some people because a lot of the times we're just not in reality. But then what it does to your whole being, your nonverbal cues, when you've done this a few times, people will sense an overall energy from you, like an acceptance energy. They'll be more themselves around you, but also you just become more magnetic. Like when people are, that's what Jesus did. Jesus was a lot like that. Jesus never tried to change people. Jesus never judged them. Jesus allowed them to follow him. Jesus allowed them to be, and they changed on their own, or they stopped following him. But Jesus never looked back and saw who was following him. He just presented himself and allowed them to make that decision. A lot of us are doing Lucifer type of shit where if people don't want us, we try to convince them. We try to change them. We try to change how they view us. Don't do nothing. Don't try to change how you come across. If you're needy and creepy in their eyes, don't try to change how they look, how you look at them. If they played you and they see you as needy and creepy, don't try to come back just to change how they perceive you and then leave. Let it be. They are a random human amongst billions of people. Who cares if they think you're needy? Who cares if they think you're creepy? Let them think that. You trying to change that will cause you to develop bad habits that will follow you for the rest of your single life or your relationship life. Honestly, it'll help with kids too, man. Too many parents try to change their kids, man. Like, accept if you have a creepy child, accept it, man. It's okay. That don't mean you're creepy. It just means that little motherfucker's creepy himself. You know? Does that make sense? Do nothing, man. Honestly, this is to me my favorite realization that I realized. Like it's a it's a weight off my shoulder when you know that you really should just let people be, and if they like you, they'll show you. You don't. There's no spinneroonies to learn. Grandpa doesn't need to do monkey double backflips. Granny doesn't need to do fucking somersaults to get. No, you just be yourself. Humans will make up all that shit in their minds. They'll make up all of the good qualities you have. Like they'll make it up. Oh my god, she's so fucking caring. Like trust me, if you don't think you're doing much, trust me, man. Their brain will do the dirty work for you. All you got to do is just be absent. That the key is once you're there, be there, spend boring time together, have simple moments, not extravagant crack moments. Just have simple moments, and their brain will literally rewire those memories to make it seem you did a lot, to make it seem that you did some crazy romantic gesture. When in reality, you didn't do shit. Their brains will do the dirty work for you. I'm telling you, man, this works a lot, man. Everything that I teach works. It's just that some of y'all just hard headed, man. Like some of y'all are just cabezaduras, man. I don't know what to tell you, man. Anyways, by the way, people, if you guys ever want a custom painting done by Father Alex, you can click on the description down below. It says purchase my paintings or just message me. Like this is a painting that I'm doing for myself. It's my favorite basketball players, Nikola Jokic and Larry Bird. I know they're white. It's coincidentally, but hey, man, white guys, they play the right way. Okay. I hate hood motherfuckers who play basketball. They're the most selfish basketball players on the planet. That's why I hate playing in New York City, man. I want to play in the fucking Rocky Mountains of Colorado around Whitey. They play the right way. You know that team basketball. That's how it is, man. But yeah, man, check that out. This is actually for a client that I'm doing. It's a basketball painting, I guess, right? So if you guys want a custom made painting by me, let me know, man. Father Agnes, I'm trying to I'm trying to improve my art business. So if you guys know anyone who needs a painting done, if you know a boss bitch, for all the boss bitches out there, for all the top high value guys out there, a painting makes you look really bossy. So do that now, and or else I'm not close to the channel. This summer the channel stays up. Hey.
If you guys enjoyed this video, check out my new course, The Commitment Formula. You could pre-order it right now and you can get it at a discounted rate. This course is meant to help you get out of situationships. This course will help you to get into relationships, to get commitment. I mean, I've gotten a bunch of testimonies of women getting married, even having kids. I mean, a woman came up to me. They're like, look, Father Alex, this is you. I'm like, that's not Father Alex, okay? Father Alex is a spiritual thing. And like, no, I have a kid. And because of your channel, I applied what you did. And now I have a kid. I've seen countless of stories. As toxic as you guys might see me, these strategies work to get commitment. Purchase it right now. There's no gimmicks, there's no games. This is meant to allow you to get the guy that you want, get married, and have kids, and you don't have to watch any other channel after this. Okay? And if you don't like it, just get your money back. Look, this is gonna be the best course I'm ever gonna make. And that says a lot. This is going to be the best course I'm going to make. So pre-order it right now, or else I'm going to have to close the channel. And don't forget, if you guys want to work with me one-on-one, go to mindfulattraction.org right here and book a one-on-one phone call. Take care.